What's up, YouTube? Happy Tuesday. CHF here, bringing you another episode of Coaching Handheld Football. And the giveaway talked about in this video was brought to you by EA Game Changers. So all we got in the news today is the final day of the Quest for 3. There's actually a pretty good valued pack in the store. If you're looking to complete this one, it's like a 50% discount for how it's been all the time if you're looking to do some final completions there. And I want to say welcome to all the new subscribers. This has been a pretty incredible week. Not only did we pass the 5K mark and do that giveaway, but we have just kind of kept on blowing past that. So thank you to all the new subscribers and welcome. And a special thank you to QJB. He actually retweeted out my video from yesterday where we went over beating the most difficult Oklahoma drill we have ever seen with an unusually slow Marshawn Lynch. But thank you for that, QJB. Hope some of your audience found that helpful. Now, guys, I do want to talk about it because I've had kind of some mixed comments. A lot of people loved it and have gotten through it. Then a couple of people did say that they had some challenges with it and that it wasn't working. So it's one of those things, guys, you have to work on the timing. It's not going to be easy, and it's not supposed to be easy. This is literally the hardest live events we have all year, and that one specifically is really the monster. But if this will help, and when it resets next week, I'll do it again. I'll work on maybe to see if I can find a more efficient method. But essentially what you want to do is you want to make sure that you keep the center and the defensive tackle who are tied up in a block between you and the linebacker. So when you get them to commit to one side, when you start to roll around, you almost want to have like an opposite circle because he's going to try to come across and hit you. And what you want to make sure is when he's coming across to hit you that he bumps into the defensive tackle or the center, and that should buy you enough time to sneak through. Keep working at it. I promise it's possible. I did it yesterday, one take all the way through and put that out there. So I promise it's possible, but it is hard. Thankfully, you do have a lot of time to do this. So anyways, guys, I did want to say, once again, thank you to EA, but check it out. Histogram on Instagram did receive his prize today. And since there's really nothing else new in the news today, guys, let's go ahead and hop into some coaching where I've got a pretty interesting challenge set up. I normally do play recycling, smart play calling to do things there. Today I did a challenge. Once I called a play, I could not call that play again. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right, guys, so we're going up against Ground and Pound again. I'm going up against Andy, a 118 defense. We ended up getting the rematch. Our league had an incredible game yesterday. I don't think we dropped a drive like the entire match. Probably one of our best games ever. But as I said, today we're doing a little bit of a challenge, mainly because I want to show you guys a bunch of different plays since we've got this, basically 40-yard passing attempt tournament coming this weekend. Just wanted to kind of do some plays during the week that do that. Going to start it off with Old Reliable, trips corner strike. On this particular play, we've got a 3-4 coverage here. So what we're going to do is look to either the wide receiver 1, Rice, or our slot, Ingram. One of them is going to get wide open. So here we go. In this case, the slot is covered, which means Rice is going to get open where we just hit him deep. Unfortunately, he can't hang on to the ball, but that's a play that gets open with route running. So it is definitely something that you can use. Another big play threat in this tournament is going to be a tight end streak route, and there is no better than halfback option. Normally, I don't run a ton of streaks on the channel, but I want to go ahead and show this one here. Now, I will say right here is a bad situation. I'm going to stop it there. My tight end does not have the safety beat, so I didn't want to risk lobbing it up, and there's a defender too close to do a bullet pass, and that linebacker is kind of hovering there as well. So in this case, I just take the sack. If you have that safety beat, lob it up. Here we go. 3rd down and long. I'm going to go post corners. I love this play. It's a little bit more of an advanced play because it does require some pocket movement. You can't just back straight up or you will take a sack. You want to move up in the pocket a little bit. But wide receiver 1 can take it to the house on any given attempt. So we step up, then we roll out, and look at how open Jerry Rice gets. It is a broken coverage situation and that happens a lot. If you buy enough time to pull that off, to pull the throw off, that happens a lot. So here we go, bunch spacing. We've got a 4-3 zone coverage here, and I want to highlight something because you're going to see something. That right there is the Quest for 3 Dante Hightower at middle linebacker. And look at how quick he converges. I don't know if it's his play recognition or a combination of different things, but he wreaks havoc. He wreaks havoc on you with that one, without a doubt. So we're going to speed this thing up, hop right into drive number 2, and we're going to continue with the no repeated play challenge. This way I get to show you guys a lot of different plays in this video and give all the new subscribers kind of a taste of what the channel is about. So we're going to start PAFL middle. This is potentially countered because it's a 3-4. In fact, we know it's going to be countered because the Raiders are a 4-3 team. However, you can still make things happen sometimes on this one. Now, in this case, I kind of force it here. It's a little risky to force it. Probably could have got away with just scrambling, but since it was a low counter, I took the chance. Next, guys, we are going to flip spread halfback screen. I really like this play. So we've got man coverage. It's 4-3 man coverage. We know that because the corner in front of Rice took a little stutter step. And you've really got two options here. One is to go to the tight end Graham. The other is to go to Rice, the wide receiver 1. Sometimes you can go to your halfback, but usually your main 2 receivers get open enough that you don't need to worry about it. So here we go. And right there, Rice has his man beat. So that one is going all the way out there. Unfortunately, I didn't make a move to shake him at the end, but that just lets us talk about some goal line options here. I'm going to start it with what I think is the best goal line play, fullback flare. Unfortunately, Olawale cannot hang on to the ball, so we are going to go here with weak eye triple post, another great goal line play where you just hit right to the tight end. He unfortunately couldn't hang on to it. So going a little bit deeper into the playbook here, going to use strong eye halfback toss, which is basically the 2-point play that you run if you don't run bunch spacing. In this case, it's countered, but it doesn't matter. It is counter breakable. So we go ahead and take that one in for our second touchdown on the day. Gonna try bunch spacing, and you'll see again we have that 4-3 coverage, and Hightower just comes up to make that play so quickly. He's probably the toughest middle linebacker to pull that play off against that I've ever played with. So he did shut me down, took 4 points off the board between those 2 stops. So we're going to jump right into drive number 3. And once again, we cannot repeat any plays here. So we're going to start this one off a little bit different, and we're going to use halfback angle. This is another good tight end streak. I would say halfback option and halfback angle are probably going to be my go-to first choice plays for this tournament. So here we go. We're going to look to hit Graham on that streak route. And look at this. He's got his man beat. We lob it up. He catches it and drops it. Green catch bar dropped. Could have been a touchdown or at least a huge gain. Unfortunately, it wasn't. So we're having to go deeper into the playbook. Here I'm going to go with another option, bunch halfback clear out. This is actually potentially countered when you have this dime zone coverage. But what you want to really look to is wide receiver 1. He's going to be running that corner route. You can potentially hit the streak routes as well, but wide receiver 1 normally gets wide open on this one. And what you want to do is you want to hit him with a bullet, not a lob, because right there, he gets open. Jerry Rice can't hang on to it for some reason. Don't know why. But here we go, 3rd and 10. We are going to use, once again, another play that we have to break out. And in this case, trips tight end flanker spot. Now, against zone coverage, you pass on this play. But against man coverage, since all of the receivers are going to one side of the field and it's man coverage, the best thing to do on a play like that is to just scramble to the other side, because you'll see how wide open they get here. So we hit that scramble, and look at this. I mean, there is nobody there. We're easily able to take that for a 20-yard run, and anytime you can grab 20 yards with minimal risk, you got to take it. So we're going to move into another play since it's first down. Spread PA outs. If you get cover 2 zone on this play, you go to your tight end. If you have anything else, which in this case we have a cover 1 man, you go to wide receiver 1 on this out route, where it's usually good for about a 12 to 15-yard gain. So here we go. We hit Rice, and it's about a 15-yard gain. 1st and 10. Once again, cannot recycle any play, so we're going to use strong IPA tight end corner. Great play. It's countered pretty regularly because it's in a couple of different defensive units, but the good thing about it is it can break low and medium counters. We know it's countered because we've got the 4-3 Raiders lined up in a 3-4. So we're just going to go ahead in this case and throw it right to our fullback, which he does hang on to it. We get a truck, pick up the first down, and are able to keep moving on down the field. So here we go. First and 10, going to use another new play. Normally I recycle because that's just smart play calling, but here we're going to use strong eye fullback middle. And on this particular play, this is potentially countered here, but you got a couple of different routes that are ideal. You've got mainly your tight end who's going to run that about 9-yard mid-range out route, and you've got your fullback coming on an angle route here. In this case, it is not countered. We throw it to Olawale, but he cannot hang on to it. So second and 10, going to use, once again, another new play. And in this case, we are going to go with empty trips, shallow cross. On this particular play, my favorite read, if you're pinned back deep, you can throw the bomb to wide receiver 1. But the safer route is to go to your halfback, especially if you have a good halfback like Saquon Barkley. He's going to run this little drag route, and you can get a ton of yards after the catch. So here we go. We hit him late, and there we go. About a 15-yard gain. First and goal. And we are going to go ahead and hop in with, once again, another new play. We're going to go bunch flanker drive, potentially countered with this dime man coverage. And in this particular case, we hit a 4% critical counter, gets smacked for a sack. Second and goal, we are going to go with, once again, another play. One of my favorites, empty trip stick. We've got a 4-3 zone coverage, and against zone coverage, go to your halfback. He's going to break free of the zone. He's going to be right in between the zone, and you can hit him for a big gain. Here we go. Saquon Barkley between the zone. Was a little bit late on the throw, but we take that in for our third and final touchdown. Going to go bunch spacing one more time, and this time we get a dime zone, so we're able to take that in nice and easy. The 4-3 zone is probably the toughest coverage when it's not countered to score against sometimes. At least that's the one that they blow you up on the most. So there it is, guys. We're going to stop it there. End with 20 points on the day. If you like this video or what I'm trying to do here on the channel, go ahead and hit that like button. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. What you can count on is daily strategy content, normally in the form of narrated LVL drives. But if there's something tricky that comes up, like a crazy live event or a new promo, I will bring other content to help you guys out. And if you want to see what I drop, when I drop it, go ahead and hit that bell icon to join the notification squad. I love you guys. You are the best audience ever. I will see you tomorrow. CHF out.